Hi everyone, welcome to the Oak Hill Industrial Railroad. Let's do some switching. Well, good morning everybody. So we've got the train put together. We're going to head to Chillicothe. And this second you might hear Norfolk Southern train blowing here in Georgetown. We're crossing Grassy Fork. My wife and I went to a friend's house in Lexington today. Had a boil, I guess you'd call it, with all kinds of different meats in a big pot. And it was really good. I'm not a big seafood eater, but they had other stuff that I would eat. I had a question in the video today, asked which springs I was actually cutting up, and I'm cutting up the coupler springs, the centering springs, not the ones that Microtrains makes to go on the axles. The only thing I can figure is the guy that had this idea thinks that the axle springs are not strong enough, so that's why he chose to use the centering springs and cut them down. Anyhow, it works. But it does have drawbacks, as you're going to see here in a little bit. I had another comment. Somebody watched one of my older videos. He said, it looks really good until you start stabbing the train with your giant hand. So the train was too long to fit all the way on the other side of Douglas Avenue without fouling the switch, which would have kept us from running around the train. So we pulled the Illinois Central Golf boxcar up on this side of Douglas Avenue. Video is quite a bit longer today. I apologize for that, but I wanted to wrap up this session of switching Oak Hill. In JMRI, when it assigns the cars, it has a maximum train length. Not number of cars, it's the train length. So you have to put in the length of each car into the program. So the train that I'm about to pick up has 7 cars, which is really pretty long for Oak Hill. I really don't want to train 7 cars long, because by the time I tack the caboose on, it really jams up. So I'm probably going to go in and adjust the train length back just a little bit, and I may adjust the length of the spurs for Cedar Heights Clay and Ohio Fire Brick, so they'll hold one less car, and that should take care of it. So all of these cars have had the springs on the axles, as you see them roll by. I don't want to beat a dead horse or repeat myself all the time, but the problem with the cars bobbing is the couplers, not the wheels. So when you make the cars harder to pull, you're sort of hiding the problem with the couplers, but you're creating another problem, and that is that the locomotive can't pull as many cars. So this locomotive I'm using, very small, 4-wheel or 4-axle switcher. It's already had weight removed in order to put the sound decoder in. So it's pretty lightweight. So I pulled these 7 cars. You might have seen a little hiccup there for a second, but for the most part it did okay. But I don't think it could. We're right at the limit of its pulling ability at the moment. So we're going to back up and get the caboose. So what you're going to see right here, the locomotive and the caboose will not pull this train. When it moves, it's because I am pushing it a little bit. I thought, well, if I can just get it going. There's a curve, right over the bridge, and we have reached the limit because the sound on the locomotive isn't changing. It will not pull this. So that's the downside of having springs on the wheels, which is another reason I need to decrease the train length. But even without that, I would have decreased the train length because I don't want 7 cars in Oak Hill. But now it's impossible to do it. So I did what the real railroads would do. I split the train. I doubled the hill. Even though there's not a hill, I doubled the hill. So I split the train in half. I took the first half onto Oak Hill, put it on the passing siding, and then I went back and got the rest of the train. So these are the Cedar Heights cars, and I just took them on to Oak Hill. That'd give you a drone shot. This is just complete trial and error because I can't see what the camera is shooting. I have to put it in place, shoot a video, take it down, see if it's any good. If it's not, delete it, put it back. These are actually the cars for Ohio Fabric, so you'll have the caboose on the end here. We're pulling into Oak Hill. You can see the Cedar Heights cars on the passing siding. We'll pull up to Route 93 and in the video. When I switch here again, I will probably have hand remove a couple of these cars and put them back in the yard, back in the box, and adjust the JMRI because I don't really want to try to switch Oak Hill with this many cars. So by the time many of you are watching this, I might already be on my way to Huntsville, Alabama. I'm going to leave a little bit earlier than I need to because I'm going to go over to Decatur and railfan for 2 or 3 hours before I head to the hotel. Providing the weather is good. It's supposed to be hot and humid with a chance of thunderstorms, so we'll see what I shoot anyhow. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. And as always, stay safe.